so proudly we hailed, and the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fights, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, take us that star, Spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the fray, and the home of the brave.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Country Club. I'm Walter, and you're watching Country 3D. Today, we're going to talk about patience. Patience, yes, that's right. Patience. Because mine was tested beyond measure today. Hold on just a minute. Let me see if I can fix this sound. For some reason, it doesn't seem like it's as loud as it should be. And my mic is right here in the way. So let me see if I can get this set up the way it's supposed to be, and then it says it's at 100%, so I'll just have to turn it up in OBS. How about that? I can do that. Can you hear me now? I don't know what's going on with this thing. This thing is not wanting to work like it's supposed to. Move it back here. This is the right mic, right? Yeah, there we go. Properties. USB microphone. All right, cool. Now let's run down. Let's run down this list. We got Matt from How I Do It, Brian Vines, who thought he was first into the chat. Playdust is in here. Robert Reynolds, Trolling for Dollars. Let me go. Bantalar, Shay Street, Radio Man, Brian Jorgensen. It looks like, yeah, Brent Hawks 3DP, Stephen Lightspeed's in here. That friggin' Prusa fanboy. I swear. Nope, not a new mic. Same old mic. Has not changed. I don't know what's going on, but it just seems quieter to me for some reason. What's up, Lee Johnson? How are y'all? For those of y'all that don't follow me on Twitter, which you should, it's at Country 3D on Twitter if you're on Twitter. If you're not and you're on Facebook, it's at Country 3D there as well. So, what's up, Llama? Andre Lawyer? David Littau? How are you? Now Steven's a See Me CNC fanboy. Woohoo! He got that artist. I'm still waiting on mine in the mail. Between you and David Olson, you ought to be able to make that happen. What's up, Christoph? How are you, buddy? Let me tell you, I spent 6.5 hours on the phone today with CenturyLink, and that is no exaggeration, none whatsoever. No exaggeration whatsoever. 6.5 hours on the phone with Twitter. They are, Steven, they are crazy expensive, but you know what? If you enjoy it, it's worth it, right? So that tested my patience today. I just don't understand. Well, I don't understand how you put somebody on technical support who has absolutely zero idea about how anything works. You tell me, if you were running a business, would you put anybody customer facing that had no clue what your business was about? as you all know, they Friday night at 11 o'clock, my internet cut off. Okay, so I had to wait for the business office to open at 8 o'clock this morning. I didn't call till 8:30. Gave them good time to wake up and get them a sip of coffee. First guy I got on the phone was really nice. He's like, "Yes, sir, we'll get that straight taken care of." Static IP. He gave me the IP correct, back to the way it was supposed to be. Everything is set up. You're good to go. Give it about 15 to 20 minutes to take effect. So I did. I hung up, happy. None of my settings had changed in my router or my modem or anything. So everything, as soon as they got done, it should come back on. So I watched my WAN bandwidth for about 25 minutes this morning. Nothing, not a thing. 0 kilobits in and out. So I called back. And I talked to another lady, and she said, "Well, I don't see where they put the static IP on your account. So let's do that. There's going to be a $75 activation fee for static IP." I said, "No, there's not. Not at all." "Well, I have to do." "No, you don't." "I have to. It's what they say I have." "No, it ain't." I said, "Find me somebody who can waive the fee." Okay. So they get me over to the next person. "Yes, sir. We're going to waive that fee for you and get you hooked right up." That probably is really low. Here, let me pull out the old snowball over here and see if this is any better. Here, let's just do that. I'll do that. I'll take this damn thing off because I don't feel like wearing it anyway. Properties. Let's go to the snowball and hit OK. Is that any better? Does it sound any better? I don't know if it's any better or not. Let me look over here on my properties and see if the sound for the snowball is any better than the other sound. Because they look about the same to me. Recording. And the blue snowball. Properties. Levels. It's at 100%. So it is as loud as it's going to get. I am not yelling today. I am talking normal. Here, let me get a little closer. I've got the thing mounted way over there. So is that better? Alright. Full power. I like snowballs, huh? Alright, so anyway. So, well, the last person didn't turn on static IP either. So let me go ahead and do that for you. I'm like, okay. They turned it on. Said, you should be all good now. I said, so it's going to just automatically set back to my static IP and everything's just going to be better. It's going to work, right? Yep. Everything will go back to exactly how it was. You don't have to do anything. Okay. I said, well, let's see. Let you stay on the phone with me until it works. Okay? So, we stay on the phone for another 15 minutes. I said, I still have no internet. Oh, well, we don't know why. Let's move you over to technical support. I said, okay. So they get me over to tech support, and tech support says, yeah, everything is in the order, but the order hasn't been pushed through, so we can't do anything. What's up, D? So, what's up, Dwayne S? We can't do anything for you because the order hasn't been pushed through. Like, okay, so send me back to customer service. So I get back to customer service, and this nice young man says, okay, I've pushed it through, and I've done everything I need to do. He sent me back to technical support. Get back to technical support, and after about 35-40 minutes, they go, oh, well, customer service didn't do everything that they needed to do, so they sent me back to customer service. Get a nice gentleman on the phone, and he's like, yep, they forgot to do this, whatever this was. I can't remember. He said, let me do that, and then we'll get you provision. I'm like, okay, cool. They're going to get it done. So I sit there. It was an hour. I was on the phone an hour with this guy. And he comes back, and he's like, Mr. Gray, we can't get it provisioned, blah, blah, blah. I said, well, send me to second tier support, because normally the second tier support knows a little bit more than they do. Well, we can't do that. We don't have a way to transfer you to second tier support. We have to be the intermediary. I said, okay, go ahead. Oh, wait. No, I'm sorry. This somehow I can't remember where, but somewhere I got into a woman because I missed this step. Anyway, she gets second tier support on the phone, and for about an hour and 40 minutes, we're talking back and forth. And then they're like, okay, Mr. Gray, what's your modem serial number? What model modem do you got? I'm like, what the, does it matter? Just provision it just like it was on Friday. Anyway, so after another 30, 40 minutes or so on the phone with them, I hear beep, beep. And then I hear the music again, and I'm like, okay. And then some guy picks up. I'm like, she just hung up on me. That woman just dumped me back in the queue. Back in the queue. After being on the phone for an hour and 45 minutes with me and not being able to do anything that needed to be done. Back in the queue. I had already told several of them, look, you need to reprovision it from the ground up like it's brand new. Okay. Nobody listened. Nobody did a thing. So I get the last guy on the phone, and we stayed on the phone for an hour and 30 minutes, give or take. I don't remember. And finally, he's like, Mr. Gray, your modem's just bad. I said, so you mean to tell me since Friday night at 11 o'clock, God has stuck his finger down here and said, your modem no longer works? I said, I don't believe you. I said, tell you what, since you can't do anything, since my modem's in pass-through, let's go ahead and reset the modem into standard mode so you can see my modem. He's like, oh no, that won't work. I'm like, why won't it work? If I reset the modem and set it up for static IP, why won't that work? Oh, well, you don't have to do that. I said, I do if you want to help me. He's like, well, go in there and plug your modem into the, or plug your laptop into the modem. I said, that won't work. He goes, what do you mean that won't work? I said, because DHCP is not turned on the modem, so it won't give my computer, oh, if you have DHCP turned on, it can't be static. Then I commenced to trying to explain to him that the modem was separate from the router functions of the modem. And that the static part was for the modem, and the router part was DHCP. He didn't get it. I said, well, I'll tell you what, let's just reset it just to make sure that everything works good. He said, okay. So we reset it. It gives me an IP address, and I get on the modem. And he said, okay, now on that model modem, you have to set it to IPOE. So I dropped down the list. There is no IPOE. I've got PPPoE, PPPoA. I've got transparent bridge, blah, 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 201. And I've got DHCP. Oh, no, it's got to be IPOE or it won't work. I said, listen, dude. PPOA has the place for me to put static IPs in there. So let's do it there. So I put the static IP address stuff in there. And the only thing I needed was the DNS numbers because I know the IP address and gateway by heart by now. Put the DNS numbers in there and it connects to the internet just like it was doing before at about 30 kilobits per second. 20, 30, 40 kilobits per second was all I was getting in and out. It was enough to say connected to the internet, but you couldn't pinging Google. It was like 200 millisecond response time. It was crap. So I said, look, I told them to reprovision from the ground up earlier today. I said, I don't think anybody has done that. He goes, oh, well, I can reprovision you really quickly. So he goes, hold on just a second and I'll do the reprovisioning. He goes and starts his reprovisioning and bam, the friggin' internet starts working. Then all of a sudden it went down again. I'm like, okay. So he come back and he's like, is it working? I'm like, well, it was for about 15 seconds, 20 seconds. And then it went into this thing called walled garden. He goes, oh, well, walled garden, that's a different thing. That's easy to fix. He said, here, let me fix that. Beep, 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 beep. Bam, the internet was wide open. Good to go. I said, okay, now I'm going to put this back over to transparent bridge over to my router. Oh, no, you can't do that. That won't work. I am serious, y'all. This was all day long. All day. I have never in my life talked to as many incompetent people as I talked to today. Right, Brian Vines, there you go. It was one setting, dude. I plugged back in my router in the living room, went transparent bridging, changed it to V8/32 that I remembered from 8 years ago when I did it the first time, and hit apply, and boom, my entire network was back online. It's just like it never left. Because somebody in the morning didn't reprovision my network. But the man's going to tell me that my modem must be bad. My modem must have gone bad since Friday. They would have to send a technician out to test the lines. That could take 5 to 7 days. I also got, what was it? What else was there? There was something else I was told. I can't remember exactly everything that they said, but there was some doozies today. And every time I was transferred to somebody, every time that I got transferred to somebody, can we have the last four of your social? What's the name on the account? What's the account address? Every time. I'm like, do y'all not have a system? Do you not have a system to pass people off from one person to the next within your organization that has that information, that says this is the person that you need to talk to? I have no idea how they run their business. I don't understand how it functions. I really don't. That part of what I went through today would be fixed immediately if I ran CenturyLink. Immediately. What's up, Eldest Online? Mike, never let the machines win. Mike Whaley, I see you sneaking in there up there. To be a shadow, the redneck hobbyist is in though. And no, they were all in America, because I have this thing that whenever I get somebody on technical support, I ask immediately, where are you located? And if they don't tell me, or they try to beat around the bush, I say, give me somebody in America. Because I do believe that that's a law, that if you run an offshore helpline, that you have to have a backup helpline in the U.S., I believe. But every time I've ever asked any company I've ever done that had overseas tech support, put me in with somebody in the U.S. They've always gave me back to somebody in the U.S. What's up, Thomas Imraz? I don't care if they get pissed or not, David. That's not my, really and truthfully, man, you have no idea how many times I wanted to lose it today. What's up, Tim Frank? So what am I printing in the what? I'm not printing anything right now. Nothing. I can't. And check this out. And just to top it off, all right? It's been Monday of Mondays, right? Been on the phone 6.5. Now, I did get to work while I was on the phone with them, because I had my mobile Wi-Fi hotspot over there at my house. So I was working all day. I didn't miss not one bit of time, at all today. Got some decent work done. So I come over here at 5:30-ish to get ready for the 6 o'clock show, to get everything on, and set up. I walked in and I brought the router and all that back so I could get it all set up, right? So I get the modem plugged in and I walk back over here and I plug the router in, and the lights went out. The lights went out. The entire camper went out. Not the battery powered 12-volt lights, but the mains power lights went out. So I checked all the breakers. They were good. I went out to the big breaker box out there. They were all good. I come back in here. I checked all the little 12-volt fuses just in case. They were all good. And I'm like, well, what the hell? Because I'm thinking to myself, that's it. There's breakers here. There's breakers over there. I said, there's a cable in between, but it's a cable, right? No. Because there is a plug-in on the camper, like you plug it in when you go to the camper thing. Somehow or another, that 3-pole plug had worked its way out of a waterproof, metal-covered box. It was just hanging out. How in the hell did it do that? So I'm until 5:40 something. I'm sitting here with no power, no nothing, and I'm like, what the crap? But I plugged it back in, come back in, and guess what? Everything was back on like a miracle. I'm serious. I believe somebody friggin' unplugged my camper. And I'm like, what the hell is going on today? Today's not my day, so we're going to have a short stream today. We got another 39 minutes, and I'm getting the hell off of here. I'm going home. I'm going to get me a nice cold ice water. I'm going to sit back in my recliner, and I'm going to zone out to some Stargate. I'm going to be like, watching Stargate. That's it. I'm going to wake up for a Tuesday. This has been a ridiculous day. A very, very ridiculous day. Oh, it has been so aggravating. And I hate to do that. I hate to do that to you guys. But I really want to work on the bear. I want to start putting the bear together. And I really don't even feel like it. What spool is this on the Delta? This is an IC3D PETG. Matter of fact, where'd the box go? It's right here somewhere. Oh, it's right there in the check. It is IC3D PETG black. Oh, you know what? I've got that heating. Oh, it was heating up. What happened? I need to turn the bed up. Oh, no, not that high. Gotta heat the bed up so I can get the PETG off of it. Did I get a cut? No, I did not, Tim Frank. I got black. That Bryce Schwartz welder sent me the cut off pieces. And I've got some nice green alien ooze that from Alien 3D that's gonna go and gonna be that color. So it is Tuesday there, Christoph Limp. Well, yeah, I guess it is, isn't it? But I hate to take it out on y'all, but I'm just going to. I'm sorry. Yeah, when that gets hot enough, I'll go around there and take it off. Shouldn't print PETG directly on the PEI. It just sticks too damn good. But that's how my Monday went. How did y'all's go? Because mine's been great. What's up, Sweet Bee? I'm glad you're here. Glad you made it. Really am. Now, I saw a new printer today. And I got the stream for it. The link for it on. Where'd it go? Oh, what's the name of that thing? Crap. I know I put it in here. I put it in here at my house. You won the lottery? Did you? Cool. That's awesome, man. From what I hear, yes, sir. Yeah, that sucked too, Joe. Good, Sean Gould. Brother, Tim Frank, I understand exactly what you mean. I worked at a State Department up in Tallahassee, state of Florida, and when I went there, they were like, "Hey, you need to we need you to move our Fox Pro applications over to C#." And I'm like, "Okay, I can do that." They had Fox Pro 3 applications. Yeah, Llama, just restart it. I don't know. That's crazy. All right, let's see if I can get it off. Give me a second. The bed's hot and I gotta put my hand down to keep these things from popping away. Ooh, that sucker's hot. Let's just hit the stop button. There we go. Ooh, dang. Just for those of y'all that don't know, just because I know there's somebody out there that didn't know it. If you print PETG on your PEI and it doesn't pop off very easily, heat your bed up to about 90 degrees and it'll pop right off. It'll turn loose 99% of the time. Not 100%, because sometimes that stuff gets stuck and it won't come off. But I think I got all of these off. I did. Good deal. Print very good though. Got a lot of stringing with PETG because I haven't tuned PETG at all. But what I printed was one of the helpers for building the bear. And I also printed a whole bunch of cable clips and stuff like that. Huh. Later, Llama. Yeah, in the freezer will work too, Joe. You're right. But normally, you know, like this, the glass bed that's on here, it doesn't remove. So the PEI is down on the glass. It'd be kind of hard for me to stick the whole TiVo little monster into the freezer. I might have room. I'm not sure. But yeah, if you run it back up to about 90 degrees, it should pop off. 60% of the time it works every time. Yeah, right. No, doesn't come off when it cools down. That's when it sticks, Christoph. Oh, glass. I'm sorry, my bad. I was thinking PEI. But yeah, Joe, you're right. If you have like a spring steel sheet for the Prusas or a removable sheet, yeah, it will. That really depends on. To be a shadow. Yeah, you're right. The little monster in the freezer would be a good video. Well, I did download, or I did upload, finally finished uploading all of the videos that I took yesterday at Gainesville Maker Fair. The interviews that I did. A couple of them are going to be interesting. One of them, holy shit. The whole frame fell over. But I'm really interested to get comments on the one printer manufacturer that I actually got to interview there. I'm really interested to get your comments on their machines and the information they give. Yeah, me too. Me too. But I really want some good, intelligent people to give me their comments on this. Once I put it out, it should be probably Wednesday. It'll go live. Probably do that video Wednesday, then Friday or something. I don't know. Sorry about that playdesk. The frame for the bear fell off. But I'm just, because I really was at a loss for words while I was interviewing the guy. While he was telling me about his printer. I was just at a loss for words. Yeah, I know, Mike. I know. But, you know. Well, not if you got to clean up the mess, playdesk. Now, I know we talked about it on Fun in the Country, but I had a great time down there with Glenn. Even though his printer didn't work, you know, he found out what it was, and that was good. And he also come up with a decent theory today, and he's going to test it out and let us know if that was the problem. And if it was, you know what? It's a lesson learned. It won't happen again. So I'm hoping that that was the case, and if it was, then now we know. Now we know for sure, you know. Ooh, need to trim this thing. Ain't shaving though. No shave 19. Y'all know how it is. Except for my head. I can shave my head. But I really want to get started on the bear. I've got to clean up the Creality LD001 and do it again. Oh, that's fine, Brian Vines. It's all straight now. And knowing it's half the battle. Yeah, I hear you. The funny thing about the CenturyLink thing is I tweeted that out. And then CenturyLink came back and goes, hey, if you'll send us a DM, I'll try to help you. And what you going to try to help me do now? Everything's working. Where was you at 9 o'clock this morning? So I didn't have to fight with you all day long. No, I had a snappy comeback. It's on Twitter. You can go find it. I did want to tell you though, this will probably be the last Monday stream that I have on this channel. If I stream on Mondays from now on, it will be for, what's up, Vince? It will be on the Kuntry Livin channel, which is just my channel. So I ain't even going over there. I may have put a link in there. I'm not sure. But I'm going to do different stuff there. I mean, it'll still be, we'll still be doing the, pretty much the same thing, but not the 3D printing stuff will be here. If I'm building on something 3D printing, it'll be here. We might do some projects over there that include 3D printing, but not, and it won't be every Monday. There will not be a live stream there every Monday. There may be a video or something else during the week, but there will not be new content on that channel every Monday. But I've got to take another day off from here. And Monday seems like a good one because I'm on Sunday afternoon from 4 to 6 on Fun in the Country Basement. So it will be Tuesday, Thursday, Wednesday if I have an interview. Okay, and I have asked several people for interviews. I think that Murph will help me level out my interview schedule for a little bit longer after the fact. But Tuesdays and Thursdays will be Kuntry Time live streams. Saturday mornings will be morning coffee. And then Sunday afternoons will be Fun in the Country Basement, whether here, Chris's, or Glenn's channel. Then Mondays, if I have a topic or something of that nature, then I will post it on the other channel. And right now it's just my personal channel, but I'll give it to you because I don't have enough subscribers to make it what I want it to be. Let me see if this is the right one. Yep. Alright, so let's go here. Here's the channel. If you want to subscribe, then do. If you don't, then that's fine. Once it is moved up and it is there's 100 subscribers, I will rename it Kuntry Livin. Right now there's 29 folks on there. So there it is. I'm going to put it in the description. Of this video, because we're going to do some different stuff over there. I've got some stuff I want to go outside and do. I want to film it outside. I might even go live from outside. 30 folks now. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it, buddy. But I may even go live from outside. But I mean, just certain things me and my wife go do. Then I will film them there, because like us taking a trip or something like that, I still want to put it out there. I want to document it or whatever, but I want her more involved, and with Kuntry Livin, she can be more involved. Once we get her vinyl cutting stuff set back up in the back room over there, we can do better. We can do more content with that. You know, we can do shirts. We can do other things that we have going on around here, you know, not just 3D printing. So I think it'll be fun. And you know, I'm still going to do this. This is still going to be the main channel. That is completely secondary. And, you know, but yeah, I mean, it's completely secondary to this channel. Okay, this channel comes first. The 3D printing comes first because I'm invested in 3D printing and I love it. I love watching. I could sit right here with my back to the camera, not say a word, and watch a print on there and let y'all watch me just sit there and watch it. I could do that. It wouldn't bother me a bit. Never say a word. Unless, ooh, that's sweet, or yeah, baby, lay down that plastic, or something. But there are other things that we want to do, that we want to shoot film on. I've got that drone review I'm going to do. It's going to be on the other channel. I'm doing some video for it right now. You know, I've watched some drone reviews because I really wasn't into drone reviews. Or, you know, drone, I don't even want to call it a review. Here's what I did with it, because I know the drone's a good drone. Okay, the Mavic 2 Pro is a fantastic drone. But I just don't know that I want to be a review channel. But hell, if I get something from Harbor Freight that I think's friggin' cool or something, I can try it out on that channel. You know, because it really probably won't have a lot to do with 3D printing. So we're just going to do it that way and see how that works out. Going to print some attachments. I don't really have a need for attachments. That's the thing. You know, I was telling somebody the other day, he was asking me when I was going to do the review. I haven't used the drone that much. It's been in the back seat of my truck. I really need to get it out and use all the batteries, because they're all fully charged and you're not supposed to leave them fully charged. It's in the back seat of the truck right now, just sitting there. I haven't put it in the air in 3 weeks. There you go, trolling for dollars, the life and times of Walter. Actually, a lot of it will be with Mrs. Kuntry, that's for sure. We're going to try to get her in front of the camera doing some stuff, because she's a beginner at everything. Yeah, you look to fly stuff over the house. A hook to fly stuff over to that. I hear you. There you go, Joe. I mean, that's the thing. They're cool to have, and they're great when you need it. Yes, I'm still building the Stargate, Andre Lawyer. Matter of fact, Playdesk sent me some pictures today. Hopefully he can get that box in the mail soon so that I can get it together. I've got to get back on printing some other parts for the DHD, because without the DHD, there is no sound. I did not know that. I thought the original had some sound in it, but it does not. It just spins and moves the V. It doesn't actually make any sounds without the DHD. I can plant a chili plant. You are correct. If I want to plant a chili plant. I don't really do gardening though, man. I really don't. I don't like yard work. I hate it with a passion. If you ever drove up in my yard, you go, yep, he said that. Because I can't stand it. Brown thumb. No, I can actually grow stuff. I can. I just don't like to. I know how. I know when to plant things. How to do everything to do with them. I just don't like to. I grew up, we canned stuff in our house. I mean, we made preservatives, we canned tomatoes, we canned, you name it. We canned it. I just don't like to. It's easier for me to go to the store and buy it. Now, it's a skill I do have. It's a skill I have that I know how to do these things, but thanks, Playdesk. What makes the event horizon effect? Well, there isn't one on the one right now, but Playdesk has printed and worked on some stuff that he's sending me to make an event horizon that lights up once it dials. There wasn't anything that did that. No, sir, there's no color in my beard whatsoever. This is 100% natural. Is it legal to grow things? No, it's not. Trolling for dollars. It is absolutely not legal to grow things in Florida. Go to Colorado or somewhere like that. It is interesting, Big Steve. It really is interesting. What he has done is really friggin' cool. And I think that once, because I'm going to have to print something else for it, I believe Playdesk told me. Something that's in like a clear, opaque, clear, transparent, semi-transparent stuff. So, used to live in Winter Park. That's a lot further south than I am. But no, Carl Schumann, I don't put anything in my beard. That's just the way it grows. I actually wanted to get some of that, what they call that crap? Shoot, just for him or whatever it is, that beard dye stuff to get it back to the blonde color it's supposed to be. My wife said, nah, she liked it gray, so it's staying gray. All this gray hair, I'm 46 years old. Except for food, right? Just for me, and that's it. Just for me and D. I wanted to get some one time and color it back the way it's supposed to be, and she said, nah. There you go. To be a shadow. Shut up, Ben Craig. Yeah, I wish they'd do rec here and just leave it the hell alone, man. We spend too much money. Too much money fighting that battle that doesn't need to be fought. I'm good. I'm good, my friend. I am good. What's up, Red Light? You just tweeted out the Kuntry Livin link. Thank you, Tom. I appreciate it. We get it named Kuntry Livin. It'll be better. I don't know if y'all went over there or not. Here, let me show you. Show you my. It won't let me show you. Well, anyway, I can too. Hold on. Let me cut this off right here. All right, it's off. No, it's on. Let's go to screen share. Y'all see that right there? This right across the top, right up here. That was my baby right there. That was my baby. I loved it. And then my son-in-law totaled it. Totaled it. For me. Isn't he such a nice son-in-law? But him and my grandbaby and my daughter were all okay. Yes, Mike. Yeah. Got to get to 100. And I'm at 38, so I still got a ways to go. Fix your palette with the CRT. Who likes what so much? I like my Jeep. I loved my Jeep, man. I still got the tires sitting out there if anybody needs a set of 35 1250s. I don't blame him. But, you know, he's going to die with them and then somebody else will sell them. Can't name it, Red Light. Can't name it, Red Light. Not until I get 100 subs. Then I can. You caught up now, Matt? You came up here with the rest of us? What happens when I get to 100? I get to name my channel what I want to. Right now, it's just named as me. So... Sub number 38 was Dustin. Sweet. And I'm not pushing down. I've got 43. Thank y'all for subbing. I appreciate it. I don't know who they were, but it's fantastic. That's awesome. But here's the thing. Come Monday, when I come in here, and if I do a stream on Monday, I'm going to have to remember to swap over to this channel and change my code. How are you, Cyber Dustin? Oh, I know Tim Frank. I'm not worried about it, man. It's not that big of a thing. Yeah, but if you look on your channel to be a shadow, you get that long, it says youtube.com/channel/blah blah 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 blah. Well, in order to get it to say Kuntry Livin, where that blah 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 is, I have to have 100 subscribers. Same thing happened here on Kuntry 3D. You know, so ain't no big deal. Should change my name to Kuntry Livin? Nah, I'm good. I'm going to name it just like I did Kuntry 3D. Kuntry. Hold on, I'll give it to you again. I already done it once. There it is. There's the link. There's 3 videos out there right now. 3 drone videos. I can't believe they have as many views as they actually have. But they're, you know, the 4th of July one is the 3DR Small Town. But all of these were with the, yeah, that channel. There's, all of these were done with the Solo. The 3DR Solo. So I will be putting up some more that were done with the Mavic 2 Pro. Adam in 3D was number 19. Sweet. But, you know, it's cool, man. If you want to come over, come over. If you don't, don't. I mean, like I said, this channel is still going to be my main channel. I have hit 50 subscribers over there. That is fantastic. I will talk about it when I'm on this channel every time. But there will not be as regular a content as what I have here. Okay? Mondays, like I said, if I got something I want to talk about, or if I just want to sit here and shoot this, because that's not going to be, what do you call it? I'm not going to, I mean, it'll be family friendly for the most part, but if I say a F-bomb, I'm not going to apologize to everybody. I tried not to do that on this channel. The other day when I was live streaming and I said, you stupid son of a, to that person that ran the red light in front of me, yeah, that just slipped out. And I'm sorry about that. And sometimes things just slip out. They do. But over there, I'm not going to stop them from slipping out as much as I do here. Oh, you talking about my Jeep? No, those are all over my Facebook too, Mike. Is that what you're talking about? The Jeep up top, or the 3DR Solo Flight, or one of those? Which photo are you talking about? I don't know what photos you're talking about. Invited only days too? I hear you. I hear you, Adam. Oh, my profile picture of some young guy. That was actually, believe it or not, that was my first profile picture ever on Facebook. 2007. When I joined Facebook, that was my first profile picture. I'm wearing a Florida Gator championship hat. They had just won the championship. I'm wearing a Gator shirt. And I believe the picture was taken at a state park over here. We were doing an Easter egg hunt, if I'm not mistaken. That's where that picture came from. When I made this channel, it was the only picture I had. But it is on Facebook, and it is my very first profile picture from Facebook, I believe. If it's not that one, it's one that's similar with the same hat and stuff on. So yeah, that picture's what, 12 years old? Yeah. From 2007-ish time frame. But thank you. Thank you. Thank you for saying it looks like a photo in one of those new picture frames. That means they would put my face in a new picture frame. I appreciate that. But I've enjoyed it. I mean, you know. Yeah, Adam, we do. Every time you say something about dressing in that pukey orange that you wear. That big white T on it. Ah, love and marriage, love and marriage. That's what happened, Tom. That's what happened. And kids, married with children. Oh, see, Tom, you wasn't even here. Let me go find my picture, Tom. I'll show you a picture. I'll show you a picture that I think you'll like. Hold on, let me go find it for you. Let me go find this picture, because Tom's going to flip out here. Let me go to my profile pictures. Let me find them. Video profile pictures. There they are. Now I got to go back a ways because it was a day or two ago that I posted that picture. Got a couple of them I'll show you too, but this one first. And before my grandbaby was born. There it is right there. There you go, Tom. There you go. Thanks, Trolling for Dollars. Appreciate it. What's up, Wellbot? How are you feeling, my friend? How are you feeling? All right, now let me go find the next one. Yep, I was 18, stationed in Germany. Let me go up here. There's that picture right there. It was Easter. I told you. Right there. That's my two nephews and my sisters directly behind me. Leave it to Beaver. I hear you. I hear you, Wellbot. But that's the picture that's on that YouTube channel right now. Just cut out the head. Like I said, my nephew's in the background there. Let me find another one. Here you go. This is right after, and I think most of y'all have seen this. Right after me and my wife met each other. She had just graduated from Thomas Technical School. She ain't changed a bit. Not a bit. She still looks the same. I was actually the lead singer in a heavy metal band when I looked like this. So then here's one of my favorite pictures of us right here. Deer in the headlights, you right about that? I hear you, Adam. I heard they've been getting some good calling me Si, are you? But I heard y'all been getting some pretty bad storms up there, and here you go. This is one of my wife enjoying that Jeep. We did enjoy the hell out of it. I love that Jeep. Whoop. Go back over here. That was called Mud, Tom. Called Getting It Muddy. And then here we are after that. After we were done mudding. Oh yeah, dude. It's a Jeep, man. You just take the water hose to it. Take the plugs out the bottom. Spray it down top to bottom and let it run out the bottom of the Jeep, man. Come on. That's right. Just hose it out, man. Just wash it out. Trying to see. Let me see. Let me go back a little further here. Oh, here we are. Here we are dressed up for prom. There we are dressed for prom. Yes, that's a tux with a camouflage shirt and a camouflage hat. Bow tie, camouflage shirt, camouflage hat. I need to buy a Jeep again? Nah, I'm good. Yeah, that was the daughter that lives in Arizona. That was her senior prom. Let me see what else we got on here. Yeah, that picture was taken the same day as my first picture on Facebook. I thought we had one. I guess not. I got one though. Show you my other baby. That I wish I still had, which I don't, which sucks. There's me and my baby on my other baby. I love that thing too. But we are just about out of time, gentlemen and ladies and kids and whatever else. Yeah, right? Well, but I hear you. I hear you. 25 years with that woman. Ain't even close to long enough. Hopefully we'll have at least another 25 more. But guys, I'm fixing to end this stream and I'm going to get back over to the house. I'm going to relax. I'm going to let my blood pressure drop. Because I'm tired. I was on the phone all day today and don't want to do it again. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to eat some more of that pulled pork that I made last night. And tomorrow afternoon we will start putting some parts back on the bear. So we will start putting parts on the bear. Thanks, Tom. I appreciate it. And y'all just remember, treat each other as you want to be treated and the world will be a better place. Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow night on Kuntry Time.